First-time home buyers, younger buyers hoping to get into the market could soon have a solution for the hurdle of finding something affordable. Over the weekend, the Federal Housing Finance Agency's director shared that it is working on a 50-year mortgage, and it could be, quote, a game changer. Owner of Century 21 Lakeside Realty, George Barrick, is joining me now to talk about if this change for the game will be for the better or for the worse. So thank you so much for joining us.
You know, we're excited about this.
Yeah.
It is because, and for the biggest reason in our region, specifically in our region, we kind of outpriced, the price of houses kind of outpriced some of our economy, we'll just call it right now. And this is going to be a perfect way for these people to qualify for that house and get a lot of people into the market.
So can you explain how a 50-year mortgage would allow more people to buy more homes? Do you think it's because it would lower the payments? Explain that for folks.
So what they'll do is it'll be a qualifying thing. So if you use the simplest thing, if you get a pie and you cut it into 50, they're smaller pieces, okay? I mean, I know it's a weird graphic, but I'm just saying it will be an easier way because they will be able to qualify for more home. Or if you're right on that cusp and you take it out another 20 years instead of the standard 30, then you're going to be able to get into that home. You're not going to get people refinancing from a 30 to a 50, no. But to get some of these people into these homes is going to be a huge breakthrough.
Do you think that it's too long, or maybe people will pay more over time? Do you think there's going to be some drawbacks to this?
So that's like the negative side that people want to kind of toss around. I've already been getting hit on all angles just since they announced this recently. But honestly, Lindsay, if you look at it one way, is this: the average person's in a home from 7 to 10 years. Okay, so they're not going to see that 50 years worth of interest. Okay, and then the second thing is, refinancing is easy, and in most situations, most lenders are doing it for free. So let's just say you're able to get into that home, that first-time home, which is hallelujah, right? And you refi in 5 years or whatever, and you get yourself a 15-year mortgage or a 20, or even go to a 30. So it's a win-win-win no matter what.
George, wondering if the price of the homes will see an impact from this. Would they go down or up if this becomes available? At the same time, you and I were talking how the interest rates are slowly coming down in small increments. What do you think the impact might be if they throw this into the mix?
The prices are going to go up, I believe. So if we just, if I can give a 30-year in the industry, lifelong Valley resident here, it's going to be a great thing for the value of our homes. We were in an area that our homes never went up. They just didn't, okay? Those of you that have been around long enough and have sold houses back in the day, you had to pay sometimes to sell at closing because we just didn't get any rises. So because of the increase of people that are going to be able to afford it, it's going to put the houses up. We are still in a shortage. I mean, there's a lot more to pick from now, but there's not much. There's still not much. We're still a shortage nationwide, and here we are still, but we'll get a little bit up.
I think a lot of folks are curious as we start to see those rates coming down slowly. What's your outlook for 2026? Do you think we will see more properties on the market, though?
Yes, because it'll stimulate the entire market. And what we're doing is we're hoping that we see this. They've already forecasting, a lot of the talking heads on, all the gurus that talk about this stuff. They're already saying that 2026 is going to be a record year in real estate. Okay, especially for our region. Our region we're up already 16%, purchase prices from year to date now, and we're not coming down. So we're looking at, if you combine this with these interest rates hovering around 6%, combine this with this new product, off the charts.
All right, George, thank you so much for joining us as we, take a close look at the housing market. A lot of people still waiting on the sidelines, hoping to get in. So maybe 2026 will be a good year for them. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.